and welcome to this chakra healing, chakra balancing session. This is Reiki. When you're ready, let's begin. Now, this is a meditation energy session. So you can just sit and close your eyes, or you can lie down and close your eyes. Just connect to the energy of the screen. And I see many of these videos from other people because I like to investigate what others are doing. And I see many videos like this. When it comes to Reiki, you see them maybe drawing their symbols, getting their crystals, and basically every video. Some of them you hardly feel anything, and others you do feel something, but it's always the same. The energy, the title is different, but what they're doing is always the same. And so bring your attention now, because this isn't always the same. Bring your attention now, if you can't feel it already, to the area of the root chakra or the Muladhara, depending on whether the root chakra is fully activated, because the Muladhara we could also call the perineum, the area between your genitals and your anus. That is a very easy place to feel this. Very close. This is sort of the plexus area connected to the root chakra. And here what you can do, if you feel absolutely nothing, you can just contract that perineum muscle. Just contract, release, contract, release. And you should feel, maybe not the first time you do it, but if you practice this video several times, you'll feel like a sort of opening in that area. For those slightly more advanced who can connect to this energy, you may feel it directly in the root, in the coccyx, a tingling sensation or a slight sensation of heat. Now, some people will think of this as, this is Kundalini energy. Just because you feel energy in your root doesn't mean to say it is the Kundalini energy. It can just be the chi, the prana, starting to open up and activate the root chakra. So we're just going to stay here in this chakra for a while. For some people, they will feel this in their genitals as well, just because it is all the same area. And again, normally the energy felt in the genitals, again, it can be chi and prana, but it can also be that tantric, sacred sexual energy. This video is not about that. So we're not trying to build that energy, we're just focusing on the chi, on the prana. This is Reiki. So now let's bring our attention, let the energy flow up to the second chakra. The second chakra, it's about 2 fingers below the navel, right in the spine. In the middle of the body, you can also feel some activation there, possibly. This is your lower dantian. And you can even feel it perhaps on the front of your body, right on the skin, those 2 fingers below the navel. And of course, this is called your false dantian. It has other names, but it's the false dantian. That is also the plexus of the second chakra. So try and focus your attention for the chakra on the spine here. And if you can feel a connection between the root and the second chakra, awesome. If not, it doesn't matter. If you start to feel like an opening, a releasing of the tension in your lower back, this is a good sign. So now we will move our attention slightly higher to the solar plexus area. Again, the solar plexus being the plexus of the third chakra, the entrance point to the third chakra found in the spine, located directly behind, more or less. So again, bring your attention to that point in the spine there. And again, if you start to feel a slight release in the lower mid-back area, absolutely great, a tingling, a flowing and opening sensation. These are the three chakras that most people on the planet have more or less some sort of connection to. But most people on the planet do not have any awareness of the chakras higher than this. This doesn't mean to say you can't have feelings in your heart of love and things like that. It's not energy, those are emotions, it's very different. On an energy level, they never get further than this from the lower three chakras. And then you have, just above the solar plexus, you have the diaphragm. Now the diaphragm is the meeting point of many different techniques from many different cultures. They say it's the solar plexus. If we think about it, the diaphragm is the obvious place for this. It can be called the meeting of heaven and earth, but it is also the main connection point between the lower and the higher chakras. This is also one of the knots, one of the ties that is locked for awakening the Kundalini, that as we work on our chakras will release. But again, we're not doing that here, we're just balancing the chakras. So now let's bring our attention a bit higher to the heart. Now you can see what I'm doing with my hands. In the first three you couldn't see my hand, in this one you can see my hand. Just bring your attention to your heart, in the heart area. This includes the heart, this includes the thymus gland. This is why in some places we don't talk about 7 chakras, we talk about 8, because the heart has the lower chakra and the upper chakra, being the heart and the thymus gland. I've got that right in English, the thymus. Yes, I think so. El dimo in Spanish. But again, we're not focusing on the plexus, we're focusing on the chakra, which is found in the spinal column, just behind the heart. You may feel here with this one a release in the shoulders, an opening between the shoulder blades, a relaxation of the upper middle back, a lightening of the heart area in general. This is also the point of the middle dantian, another very powerful energetic point. Hopefully you can start to now understand. If you've seen other videos that claim to do this, they're just waving their hands and a crystal in front of the screen, saying it balances all the chakras. But unless they are actually working in those chakras, there are different ways to work them. I'm making it nice and plain and nice and obvious and explaining it to you here. But unless they're actually purposefully doing that within the video, and you can feel a reaction in those points, they're probably just doing the same old in every video and just giving them different titles. Saying things without doing. This is where the basic Usui style Reiki, in many schools, not every school, but in many schools and lineages, they really don't know what they're doing. As I said, not true for all of them. So we bring our attention to our heart. Remember, we're bringing the energy up through the spine. Again, this doesn't mean to say Kundalini. We're just talking about the prana. You can flow within the openings of the body, or it can flow within the front channel or the back channel being the spine. So we bring our attention to our throat. And again, the chakra in the spine behind the throat, in the neck. Which again will release any tensions in the neck. But also an opening in the throat. As it starts to balance, if it's blocked, you might find you start to yawn, sigh, even cough. Coughing can, of course, come from the heart chakra as well. And by now, you should start to feel, as long as you don't have your monkey mind racing, that all the chakras up to the throat now are more open, more balanced, more flowing. If you feel the need to open your jaw and stretch your jaw again here, this is very normal. The jaw controls so much tension through our entire body. Until we learn how to release that jaw, it's amazing how much tension the jaw holds and how many problems it can cause. There are people with problems where their teeth can have so many problems in different areas of their bodies as well. As we bring now the energy up to the 6th chakra. The 6th chakra does connect right to the top of the spine, right in that patch at the back of our heads. And the channel of the 6th chakra flows from there all the way through to what so many people mistakenly call the 3rd eye in the middle of your brow. That is not your 3rd eye. Your 3rd eye is slap bang in the center of your head, your pineal gland. But this channel also passes through the pituitary gland as well. And so the point of the 6th chakra is, of course, the pineal gland itself, slap bang in the center of the head. However, this is open for debate because some people will say it's right at the top of the spine, at that point at the back of the head. You may feel it in either place. You may even feel that opening, that warming sensation in the front of your head. It's all good. So now we bring it to the crown, the point right at the top of the head. Again, some people, in some systems, they will call this a chakra. In others, they won't call this a chakra. They'll just call it an opening. Just like the perineum is an opening at the bottom, it's not actually the chakra. The crown chakra, again, is connected to the pituitary gland. If you feel this opening, or a lightening, on the top of your head here. Again, this will be very normal. Doing this can make some people quite dizzy, so if you get a little bit dizzy, that's fine. And to release the dizziness, what we have to do is allow the energy to flow out the top of our heads, and it will begin to settle. And the dizziness can come from having the house of the Golden Emperor. It's just one name. The palace of the Emperor being stimulated. Again, I've done a breath work, which you can find on my channel for that. That's where that dizziness comes from, just the activation of that. So now, hopefully you have felt the balancing within all the chakras. If you felt nothing at all, it's fine as well. Not everybody is in tune to the subtle energies. If this is the case, just repeat this video. And for everyone who does feel it, it's a great idea to repeat this video over and over. The more you use it, the more powerful it will become for you. So of course, remember to subscribe to the channel so you can find the video. Save the video in a playlist so you can find the video and come back to it. Of course, if you found this useful, share it with your friends on social media. If you wish to go deeper with the work we do in these videos, feel free to come and join me for free group sessions online that I hold twice a month. They're free, absolutely free. Links in the description. If you wish to have private sessions with me, awakeningenergy.com. If you wish to take courses and trainings with me, I mentioned Kundalini a couple of times. If you wish to awaken your Kundalini, that is just one of the programs I offer. I also have other programs and courses to help you with your power of manifestation and abundance. I do many different things for you to help you grow. Feel free to comment on your experience down below of this video. See you in another video.